Hello there everyone and welcome back. We managed to resupply our stock of Illyrium alloy as well as some other goodies there. I already spent the supply, mind you, for the upgrade for my Spark for Stimpy, but we are in a predicament where almost half my roster is currently wounded or unavailable there, although I am starting this recording immediately after supply raid, so this will easily change as we get on to the next Gorilla Op, which I'm assuming is going to be the next mission here. Although my plans for this month are a little bit foiled because I'm going to be stuck trying to make contact with New Brazil yet again. And I'm going to have to be really effective on what I'm doing here because the Avatar project's getting really close to filling up there, although both the Avatar project and facility were just recently upgraded, so I do have a little bit of time before that actually is a threat, but I need to consider if I want to use a covert op to kind of pull that back some. And okay, Stimpy's fully repaired, it just doesn't want to tell me. Instead it's going to tell me Reinhardt's getting repaired, and all my soldiers are recovering. But we need to start taking this Avatar project thing really seriously. And apparently, well, let's see, everything was like at least 7 days. I'm kind of expected there was something that was going to happen before then for whatever reason, but that would be kind of weird if I get contact with this region before the actual Gorilla Op. Because am I really ready to immediately jump in and try again at this facility? Because most of my roster again is really damn wounded, so hopefully that I can fix this some. The Nanya is going to be up in 3 days. We got 4 days, a couple hours for Guard Dog. Batman's up, so I could have enough of a roster to take this mission on. It's not how I was expecting going back immediately to the facility, but it may possibly happen. We're already like 3 days away. Oh, there we go. I was worried for a moment. Sadly, we're not going to get our research on the Archon just yet, but let's have a look. We got, we could get a Colonel Specialist, as tempting as it is. I don't think I need an extra soldier. What I would like is more supply, or maybe a Scientist. We do get a Scientist here, and it negates the hit an event, which I'm okay trying to negate this here. We got the Gatekeeper back yet again for another visit. 13 enemies. This kind of tells me that there's going to be no hunter here. I'm really hoping. And we don't get a sit rep, but supply is also really damn useful, I'm not going to lie. Yeah, I kind of would need it there, although we are getting close to supply drop anyway, so I think we try first here. There is a Muton Prime though, so we got to keep that in mind. That's going to be a bit of a pain, especially if I'm going to be trying to resort to using a Frost Bomb for our Gatekeeper as well to try and maximize my damage potential. Andromedons with suppression, I don't think they're a very big threat, mind you. I feel like it anyway, but with suppression, yeah, they're pretty good. So long as they don't hit me with an acid bomb, that's the only concern I have. But a Scientist could be handy. I don't feel like I need a Scientist, although it will speed things along for me. So it's not really a bad thing at all in the slice. And also, I gotta remember, was any my Scientists or Engineers wounded? I want to check that there first. Ooh, Evan's back up, so he alleviates my Frost Bomb problem. Allow me to get 2 charges of that, so okay. So, do I have an easy way to check what my roster looks like? Few Engineers. Okay, one's wounded for 2 days, so he'll be back up. That's what I was wondering about, because Shin has not been yelling at me about having an idle Engineer. Ooh, and we're 1 day away from the Archon Autopsy. I kind of wonder if I can get away. It's not giving me hours, because I was kind of hoping maybe I could try and game the mechanics a little bit. I don't think I care about my Psy-Operatives being finished with their training yet. Stop talking about Advent Burgers there, Tigan. It's grossing people out. But we do have a Gorilla Op there. I think I know what I'm going for. We're going to try for this Scientist here. I'm just going to probably skip the recording a little bit with my preparation there. I'm going to try and really think on what kind of squad I want here. Because after all, we're almost immediately going to be hitting the Advent facility right after this. So I want as solid a roster as possible while making sure I have my main heavy hitters to strike back. Strike again for the facility afterwards, because we do need to put the Avatar project on hold a little bit longer at least. So that's my plan anyway. Alright, I think I have my roster already here. We are actually going to do something a little bit different here, for I have second guessed my thought or bring in a Psy-Operative here. I'm going to bring in Werewolf for this, because even though I don't quite have the improved Psyamp there. Most of her abilities are mostly on my own soldiers there, with Inspire, Solace to deny mind control, and Stasis to lock down a troublesome target. She quite frankly does not need the improved Psyamp there, so she should be incredibly effective as is. She still needs a lot more training, mind you, but that Stasis does work on the Muton Prime, and it does work on the Gatekeeper, unless there was a recent change, so that could be incredibly potent for me. Also, we got 2 Grenadiers, and of course Stimpy's in on this bout too, and he's ready to show off his shredding potential. Because unfortunately, I do not have a sharpshooter for this mission here, but you know who is really damn good at shooting? Surprisingly, Stimpy is. He's got almost... I'm pretty certain he's got almost the same kind of accuracy as like most sharpshooters, and when you add on to the fact he has a superior scope as well, he is going to be picking off people really nicely, especially if he can get to a good high ground vantage point, since he can abuse high ground really well, and the fact that he doesn't need to use cover. He may be really exposed to multiple targets, mind you, so I will have to be careful with how I plan that, but I think Stimpy is really good at picking off targets, and let alone the strain potential on them. And we have strain potential on everything else, including a bunch of crowd control options in my grenades. I have the Frost Bomb for, again, the Prime, the Gatekeeper to increase my accuracy chance, because that Gatekeeper is going to be hard as hell to really damage. And we got 2 smoke grenades to help with Stimpy there, never mind the aid protocols that are available to me, so I'm hoping this is a good roster. We are going to need to destroy a relay though, and I think I have, what, about 12, 11 turns about to destroy that? And with all these plasma weaponry and the potential of this Inspire to give me a second shot, that could be really damn potent. Although, I am missing out on a good amount of... well, I'm missing out on a lot of my ammo, as it were, because the only one I was able to feel comfortable putting EM rounds on is for Werewolf, really. And in all honesty, that's really just for the Gatekeeper and the Andromedon shell. I kind of would like armor-piercing rounds a little bit, but I don't think Werewolf needs armor-piercing rounds, so the EM rounds are probably more effective in that manner. But I am missing out on, like I said, the experimental ammo, so I think Inspire might be best on Wraith there. She's also now equipped with the Superior Repeater. I also named both my shotgun and my main cannon here. We got Bulletstorm in remembrance of my Savant... was it my Savant Grenadier who died a horrible death because the dang Templar's hotkeys was not 2, or was it? The Overwatch key was on a different button, if you remember that damn train episode where I preemptively activate that pod. Bulletstorm was the casualty there, and he was like my only Savant, like my combat intelligence, so... this is in honor of him, and of course we named the J-Pod shotgun as Massacre, because that's basically what it's been doing. And I'll have to get around to naming my other rifles, especially Stimpy's gun, but I'll wait until I get a superior magazine for that first. But I have 3 rocket launchers to help make up for my lack of at least destroying cover explosives, not to mention a damn easy way to destroy the armor on the Gatekeeper really early on, as well as as well as the Andromedon if needed. And there's also the possibility of the Archon King being here, so that's kind of what I'm hoping the incendiary rounds are going to be good for. I probably won't need them for anything else, but they should be useful denying the Archon King his abilities if I do it right. Worst case, I do have a flashbang to also help in that regard, so let's give this a try. I'm not really comfortable with this roster, but it's still a good roster with Stimpy here and my gold level bond of Evan and... was it... Sting? I want to say Aaron, but it's not true. That's Minx's bondmate. So, yeah, Wraith. With them 2 together there, they should be really potent, especially with their bond potential, and of course, Wraith can do a lot of scouting. It's also possible the Hunter might show up, but I'm again suspecting with 14 soldiers, 14 Advent, that may not happen, because we are fighting a Gatekeeper for the first time, although technically this is the second time, so I don't know how XCOM accounts for that very well. This is the first official mission, at least, that we're forced to fight them there, whereas the Advent facility was kind of my own voluntary type of mission that backfired horribly. So, we had a really weird start with my commentary, but we are of course underground, so it's a good thing I didn't take a sharpshooter for this, huh? Because high ground is going to be hard enough to get, as is. But, I'm happy to take advantage of Stimpy's new gun, and Werewolf is itching to show off her potential there. Oh yeah, and we have Solace there, so Mind control should not be an issue so long as they're near my psy-operatives, so the sectoids are pretty much useless. It remains to be seen on where I want to go. Let's see, what's the border looking like? Pretty much as you expected. We're in the corner of the map. We have 11 turrets for the data, and it's out in the open, so, well, it's technically not really, but we got an open gate there, so I may want to try and attack from this side. Well, we do have the window there. We'll play it by ear, I guess. Now, Rafe, you have the fight pursuit, so I'd like you to go out and scout for me, but this isn't a very promising scouting spot. I can only hope that there's nothing right around the corner. And with everything in the fog of war, that really makes me paranoid to how likely you are going to get spotted. Stimpy can go with you. He doesn't need cover so much, he just needs it to minimize his concealment a bit, so no vision detected. That's all I know with that regard. So hopefully that's a good sign. Now, nothing's still there, so we're free to sprint on up. And the faster we can at least engage our first pod, the better. Start managing these pretty well. And I do have the Frost Bomb to easily deal with the Muton Prime. It's hard to say if it's really worth it, because I can do so much damage to it as well. The fact that I can shoot or use its abilities every single time I damage it, though, could be a bit of a problem that I don't like. Unless I could somehow get a lucky insanity on it, I seriously doubt that'll happen. Especially since, Werewolf Psi needs to be improved more. She's at like 70 Psi, and the cap is at like 100. So she's not even halfway to her max Psi. And I am hearing movement, but... okay, there they are. Muton Prime and Infector. Well, that's a really awkward placement too, because as soon as I activate him, you know what's going to happen? I'm not going to get any shots on any of them. So, this is a really awkward layout. A damn awkward layout for me. Because they're right in the perfect spot between both of them. I am going to have to try and poke on forward. I'm not going to... this could reveal me, but do I really have much of a choice? I could have Werewolf go here just to see if I get vision. Because she's going to be more for utility. Okay, I see an Effector. All I know is that she can move... we won't break concealment if we go here. That's all I know. But at least we get the Prime out of the way. Possibly. 44 health. 3 armor. I kind of... am I really going to open up with a Frost Bomb? Is that an option I want to do? It is an option, mind you. And they won't move next turn, so this arguably gives me 2 turns to shoot at them. And they don't run into cover or anything like that. I really hate the idea, because let me at least make sure all my soldiers are in position. Because again, this is a really awkward layout for me. And quite frankly, I do not like it. I want to at least have some confidence that I'm not going to reveal myself to another pod if I do this. So Rafe, that's what you're here for. So you could also contribute with your shot, but with a 2-man pod I don't think it's warranted. So I could still move Evan, but I'm worried the wall might block his grenade shot, so let's do this. It'll help make this pod a lot more manageable, and I don't want to chance the damn Muton getting multiple shots, let alone all the abilities it could probably trigger on me. Now, Stimpy, I have a lot of confidence that you will be able to do a lot of damage. And I should overdrive. Ooh, I gotta be careful. I got Wrecking Ball for Stimpy, so this could be an issue if I do this wrong. Destroying all the cover, including the floor, possibly. So let's be very careful how we play this and hope Stimpy is okay and doesn't activate another pod. Oh my, it feels like forever, Stimpy. It's nice to have you back. Now, overdrive, and see about straining us some armor, will you? Also, you got Rainmaker, which will be really good too. It has a lot of possibilities for a pod, but shred your armor on the Prime. And now, shred the armor on the Infector. This will be a really simple pod, but I am burning a frost bomb. So let's not kid ourselves. This has to do the damage it needs to. And also, no, I don't care about stasis, but who can I inspire? I can inspire a lot of people. I don't think it matters. So, Sunder, you take your shot on the Prime. That's what I like to see. Maybe I'll kill this thing in one turn if I'm so lucky. And you could also take a shot. It's not a terrible idea. I'm just wondering if there's a better way I can do it. I am a little bit paranoid about walking up because of, again, the proximity, the chance of running into another pod. But this looks promising. 95, can't say no to that, so take a shot. I'd like to see more crids, but we can't have everything be a critical hit, I guess. And that's going to need to die if I want you to push on forward anyway, Rafe, so let's see what we can do. And I can stand out in the open. This could backfire though, but I can technically do that because they're not going to do anything until next turn. You can't even see the Prime, so this is a lot of spread out damage, alas. And what's their health looking like? 15 and 13, so Inspire doesn't really help all that much here. So take your shot. We still got another turn to shoot at them. You did have to miss, unfortunately. And yeah, I could have Aaron grappling hook. I don't like that idea though, because I want to be able to see through the train and get some and be comfortable that I can run on up. So I think we're waiting till next turn. So Aaron, you're just gonna stay there, or Rafe rather. I'm getting so used to having Aaron around, basically doing the same role as you, so we can't have that. But we have one turn left to finish these off. So, Stimpy. I think I saved your shot for last, sort of. What kind of damage can you do? That might be an important factor. 8 to 10, so it's the same as the regular cannon, so let's try and maximize our damage. Elevation doesn't really matter, in all honesty, so where can I put you? Put you in a half cover and we'll see what happens. So take your 88. We'll see if we can kill this thing. Kill him off right now. Especially for critical hit. Yes, please. So 4 health left on that. So that sounds like a job for a plasma rifle to finish it. Especially with another 95. Finish that and then we'll deal with our infector. Good night. And now you should be able to freely move up. It looks like it anyway.
Headed there now.
So spot us at our pod. Another pod, rather. Now you should be safe here? Question mark? But let's see down the hallway some. Okay, you look good. You're looking fine there, but what can Evan do? Not a lot. Stimpy can still shoot. So I might as well start moving him up a little bit as well to get ready. Although, well, I'm always worried about activating our pod preemptively, but we're going to have to start getting aggressive on that objective either way. So take your shot and hurt him hard. Nice, so how much health? Just 1, you lucky bugger. Just 1 more health, but we got 3 shots to finish him off with. I'm just going to make sure I see him. So I think Evan goes up first. Take your shot. And then if you can kill him... Oh, you got a 100% chance because of the damn scope. Forgot about that. Massive overkill, but I'm fine with it. Now, Werewolf, you can move on up. Maybe a little bit out of vision. And hopefully Rafe can find us something for next turn so we at least get us really close to the objective I want, ideally, because that was only a 2-man pod. We still got, what, 12 more to go? And I don't have a battle scanner, so... let alone a scanning protocol, so we're gonna have to hope this doesn't backfire on me.
Moving.
Let's see. So we are I could fire a rocket right at this. I like that idea and it's an option. I just need to make damn sure Rafe does not get revealed. That's the only thing. Because I don't know if they're on the left or the right. If there is another pod. I do have bonds for worst case. Ooh. So, if only I had a simple frag grenade, I would like that better than using an entire rocket, but... Now I just gotta get in vision, which means I probably have to be right here. So everyone moves on up. I think we get Overwatch traps ready to the best of our ability for anything that might be patrolling, because there's a severe lack of advent with us so close to the objective, and I'm not liking it. So we need to be ready for that predicament. Also, I may just sprint you up there, Evan. Because why not? Thunder. You're going to take this spot here, and we do have rockets again for destroying that thing. Destroying the wall. So, when there's 4 turns left, I should consider doing that, because I don't know how much health it's going to have. So that will give me a little enough breathing room to potentially kill it. If I focus enough fire on it. So, where on earth are our pods? There they are. At first I thought there was like 2 officers in that pods. Thankfully I was wrong. Basic trooper, officer, and I'm trying to remember if that's a lancer or an assault. Okay, it's just a basic lancer, so I'm fine with that. Just gotta deal with our friend, and possibly a Rainmaker would be good here. Can it hit the elite lancer? Because if it can destroy the wall as a bonus, as well as hit both of them, then I would happily take it. Although, I'm starting to remember that Sparks have had this fickle history of not being able to shoot where I want them to. So I am second guessing it some. So Stimpy, you go here. We'll see about a possible rocket launcher. Yeah, because it is happening again. That little pipe is keeping me from shooting possibly the trooper and the lancer. So we may not do that. Alright, so I don't think we're going to do that there, but I think I know what I want to do there. We may have to move Evan, though. I might actually try demolition. Or a rocket launcher. Actually, I take that back. Would a rocket launcher on both the officer and the lancer be better? I like this idea. Let's just move Evan to somewhere a little more respectable. Like this full cover, maybe. And I can use Inspire to allow him to get his shot off. What was it? Allow him to get an extra shredding shot with his advanced lasers or superior laser sight. So I like this idea. This is probably the best I could do. Hopefully it destroys the damn cover this time. That's all I really want. The shredding, the damage is actually not important. And again. And this was a bunch of boxes, no less, so I'm feeling really bitter about that now, but on the plus side, we still have the officer we can at least shoot at, but that lancer is going to be annoying if he goes in for a melee attack. We have to try and take him seriously, and there's this visual effect apparently for Solus that I wasn't aware of before. So Stimpy, take a shot there, 91. I like to shoot this lancer, but again, it's not looking very promising with the full cover refusing to die. Even to a rocket launcher, no less. Maybe because it wasn't really in the blast radius, that's the only thing I could think of. And you can stasis. Ooh, stasis doesn't end your turn, so it doesn't actually help you, mind you, but you could also inspire. Who can you inspire with that said? Okay, not the best of inspire, but let's take advantage of our Psyoptive for a change, and at least this way I don't have to worry about a damn knockout result. And if I can get 2 actions with you, that'd be even better. You are gonna be limited in your uses for the next few turns, mind you, but I could have had a look and see what Insanity did, mind you, but I don't think it's very promising until I boost her Psi regardless, so let's try for a shot, try and get ourselves a kill. There's a critical hit. I would love to not have to shoot with Wraith, mind you, since she is kind of my spotter. And where can Miss go? Because we got no high ground vantage, unless you could climb up here and you actually see something from up there, but that would be the Lancer. That doesn't help. That doesn't do me any favors. So, let's try and move on here. This should be okay. What other shots do I have? Just Aaron, who can't really do, or Rafe, who can't do much there. I'm doing it again with damn, with Aaron Rafe confusion. I'm not liking it so much. You see a trooper, that doesn't help, but you can probably get to better cover. You can use Stimpy for cover. Now, the question, do you see the officer from there? Because line of sight has been known to betray me a bit. Yeah, you don't see him. So this layer is actually really bad for me. And you see our flanked officer, so let's try moving you, see what happens. This could go badly. No, not quite, we're good, but it's only 69, but damn good chance of killing. Maybe I use Inspire on you, if not for Stimpy. Oh, and you have the stalk, so can't quite use Inspire on you, but you probably have a better chance to hit. Yeah, because Stimpy can't be affected by Inspire, so let's try it on you. I would have liked it on Evan, because of superior scope, but this will have to do. And I don't think I have combat protocol on you either, do I? I think it was just haywire protocol, or in my... Oh, that's Mist who has that, so never mind that regard. I hate to have you miss again, though, but we still got another specialist shot in case. Good. Officer's down. The trooper is not going to be a threat, so maybe I could poke up here freely enough. Now, not much of a shot, mind you. And who is likely to get shot? Surprisingly enough, Mist is probably the one to get shot. I might overwatch with you. Maybe an 8 protocol is more warranted, but you're not, because it's in stasis, you can't move. So, there's a chance you might get revealed. Let's see. Mist is 31, so at least it was the same kind of hit chances before, if nothing else. So yeah, you were the target. I should have 8 protocol with you, but I think you still would have seen Thunder. Nope. Andromedon now is here. With an elite shield bearer with 4 armor. At least we're getting all the pods now. I hate to have them come when I destroy the relay, because that's gonna stir a hornet's nest in a hurry. But I think Rafe is now gonna have to join in on the fight. And we have rockets. And of course Rainmaker. Is that useful here? You know it's not gonna destroy the box though. Right? And hell, it won't even let me aim it properly. Is this thing seriously not gonna lose its... I want to destroy this box. Do I seriously have to invest in a demolition for that? I might have to do that. But let's shred the armor. I don't think I'm gonna get to destroy the cover of the Andromedon though, so I may have to suppress it, with that said. But let's start by shredding the armor of the shield bearer. We gotta keep in mind our elite trooper friend. And that does do a respectable amount of damage. Now, what about insanity? It does end a turn, so let's be very careful of that regard. And you have suppression, you have dual strike, and it didn't destroy the cover of the Andromedon, but it did shred the armor. I want to try and kill off this Lancer before it does anything. Well, the shield bearer is probably more scary, because I have revival protocols for that damn Stun Lancer, and its melee attack shouldn't be too terrifying. I just need to see this. Well, I need to see the shield bearer, which I can do. And Evan's got a damn good shot at hitting. Also, we got Rage Strike. We know that's a free action, but I want to make sure you're in good cover if I do that. At least for the Stun Lancer. Not the Stun Lancer, but the Trooper. And we don't even know where the Gatekeeper is, so let's not pull any more than we have to. Just focus on shredding the armor and having some fun with the shield bearer. Good hit there. I may have to 8 protocol on Stimpy to kind of help keep him safe. The Andromedon, we need a suppression on him, I think, because otherwise he's going to walk in up an acid bomb. I think that's almost guaranteed. So we took our shot. Let's take a bond.
We have nothing to fear.
Rafe may... Well, is going to have to move, otherwise we're just tempting more acid bomb shots, so... And I don't... Do I... Frost Bomb. Is Frost Bomb really... Do I really want a Frost Bomb? It helps keep the Lancer under control at least. And again, kind of like with the Assassin from last episode, if I throw this on the Gatekeeper, it's just going to thaw, losing only a single action point and not an entire turn. I just wish I had a hollow target and help make up for the extra aim bonus that a frost bomb would give me. I do have a frostbite, but that's not nearly as helpful either, because I actually have to hit with the damn thing.
This is for you.
So let's try this. I may not like it, but let's give it a try. And that'll keep the Andromedon from doing anything at all, which I like better. Now, is there any way we can shoot at our shield bearer some more? Not likely. Not unless I want to risk half cover. And his sanity doesn't matter too much there. It's only a 50-50 chance, and I'd like you to just take a shot instead. Your chances to hit aren't all that impressive, though. With that said, and you don't even see the shield bearer, so that's annoying. He is going to use his shield without a doubt, unless I flashbang. How many is that so far? 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's 7 out of 14-ish about, so. But this Andromedon is like the scariest thing aside for the Gatekeepers, so I'm okay burning my... What is it? Burning my second frost bomb for that. We killed the Prime, we killed the Andromedon, now it's just the Gatekeeper as far as scary targets. And there's only one of those we know without a doubt. It still remains to be seen if there's like a second Gatekeeper though. But you actually have a good shot on our shield bearer. Let's try and kill him. I'm liking all these crids. All these critical hits. They're all feeling good. Oh, the box is actually blocking your vision there. That's really funny, although you are going to get flanked. Rafe's also going to get flanked, so... How do I want to do this? Because I think we're burning your concealment this turn. You have an amazing chance to hit people. And I still don't know if this axe throw can actually stun a Gatekeeper. That's the one thing I'm really hesitant on burning it for. And a slash is not useful here. So I don't know what I want to do with you. I want you, maybe just Overwatch and help provide some fire. You are going to get revealed on their turn, I feel like, though. We have flashbangs to sort of help, but it's not going to deny the shield. You can get full cover there. I'm going to have to aim for actually killing this shield bearer, though. It has only 1 health, too. How sad is that? You could kill it, though. Okay, you got him. So, it's just the trooper, and we already got decent cover for that. Rafe, unfortunately, cannot do much, but she does have an Overwatch, and I do have a protocol to help her out some, as well as a 59% chance. I might as well give her the A protocol, even if the trooper has a good chance to critically hit. It might still try and take a shot at missed. If I'm so lucky. And you try for your shot, because I don't think your Overwatch is that much better. Let's try the Overwatch actually. Maybe you may still get a critical hit if I Overwatch. Let's keep an eye on the aim bonus though. 59% chance to hit. Ooh, I could get so lucky and hit it with Insanity. And it might trigger the Overwatches, which would probably be a bad thing, considering I could have done straight up regular shots, but this might be good regardless. Let's see what happens. Even if a disorient does something, that might be good. It panics, so... That's a result I'm happy with, but 52. It did burn... Yeah, it did actually burn my Overwatches, which is... And a 99% chance, holy crap. Well, we know where the Gatekeeper is. It's a good thing I didn't consider slashing like I was planning to with the trooper. Because I may have just dodged the bullet there. Nope, they're coming to me. Oh. Thankfully that was not the Gatekeeper, but damn, they are surrounding that objective hard. And we have another damn shield bearer to deal with. How many more grenades do I want to burn for that, huh? Because we still have to deal with this Andromedon. I do have stasis. Well, I kind of burnt it on the Lancer, didn't I? So maybe that's not quite an option. So we gotta think carefully how we want to do this. Because destroying that cover as much as I would love to is probably not even a thing. Yeah, I can't even target the Andromedon, so that's probably telling me I can't destroy its cover. I would love to destroy to cover that thing. Rage Strike is useful, but not really the best positioning. I'm gonna get flanked. Excuse me, get flanked by the Andromedon if I can't kill it. I'm gonna have to suppress, which is kind of what Thunder will be for, I feel like. Is there anywhere else I could put her? I want to make sure she sees the Andromedon if I put her there. She does not see the Andromedon. So it tells me. And you do have overdrive backup, Stimpy, so I like that idea of using it. It's going to be warranted, it's going to be useful. And we have 5 turns left on this thing. I could fire another rocket and destroy the hole in the wall like I was planning. I may have to, and it'll give me the bonus of destroying the armor. Who has my... I thought I... Let's see, I just want to make sure. Oh, it's Thunder who does have the rocket, so yeah. She's not going to get to suppress then without Inspire. But, can I put her... Acid Bomb's going to be a pain. I may just keep her where she's at then. And hopefully this destroys enough of the wall like I want. We gotta be careful about the Gatekeeper, but I should be far enough away. All its armor's gone. We see the objective, 56 health, so that can easily be killed, especially with an overdrive if I want. And that trooper's panicked. I want to deal with him. And I do have bonds available. As well as grapple. Ooh. I like this potential, but we'll hang on to that there. Because I may want to use your bond on Evan. For what I have in mind, so... I do have a demolition. I would like to blue move with you first. Because I don't think there's much... scary thing. How many soldiers is that so far? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So, there is still 1 2-man pod around somewhere that could cause trouble. So, let's be very careful of that, shall we? That's gonna suck. I do want to kill that shield bearer though, because that's gonna be a lot of health he's gonna be giving to everyone. Do you actually see the shield bearer from there? No, you do not. And you're gonna leave yourself way open to a lot of trouble. This is a really cramped position, needless to say. So how do we want to fix that there? Ideally kill something. Especially with the shield bearer can be an easy enough kill. We do have attacks available. I may throw the axe on... Yeah, I may actually throw the axe on the Andromedon. Might stun it. That would be useful there. Dual strike, probably not. And you have no sonic abilities left, but you do have a smoke grenade. So how do I want to start? I feel like demolition. I'm going to have to move a specialist there. And you did 8 protocol, so it's not like you can do much there. And you see no one from that angle, which I'm not really fond of, alas. I would like to put you somewhere a little more useful. You could overwatch and protect my soldiers, if nothing else. You're gonna have to do a manual reload next turn, though. So you overwatch. Missed. You can use Stimpy for cover. Oh wait, you both use your 8 protocol, so... Let's be mindful of that. I'm not gonna have an 8 protocol for Stimpy to help protect them, so the safer he is, the better. He's gonna likely get shot by the Andromedon, though. But I do have a smoke grenade. Smoke grenade on my Psi Operative, so maybe that's what I do with you. Gives you partial cover that way. And do you see this shield bearer? Do you see the shield bearer make this worth it? Yes, you do.
What's over there?
You're gonna have to bond to shred the armor, though. Yeah, because your chance to hit isn't all that impressive there. So, demolition. I'm gonna attempt my luck with the dang the Lancer. We deny 2 potential chances of him knocking me out, and I want this to hit. Ideally. So let's give it a try. I'll use a bond. That looks like it was a miss. Go figure. That's not what I want to see. Oh boy. So much for that. Now, how do I follow it up on this? Thunder's going to take a big hit here from the Andromedon, I feel like. And now I'm really worried about a grapple hook over here. It potentially might be alright, but that's a potential to backfire.
Grapple out!
You got a lot of flanking damage potential on the Andromedon, though. I don't think I have anyone to help you out, though. So, if you're lucky, stun the Andromedon for me for another turn. Sadly not meant to be. And you still have the bond, which I want to use. I really want to use the bond. But since I missed that damn demolition, that doesn't do me much favors, does it now? I have apparently 2 gas grenades, though. So maybe I use that on them. It's not going to stop a mark, and it sure as hell isn't going to stop an Andromedon, but at least keeps them from bearing down on me super aggressively. So let's use our teamwork. I would have liked to have one available for the Gatekeeper, but it's going to have to do. Oh, now it's telling me I have 2 rocket launcher shots. You can't quite reach the officer, so maybe that wasn't as useful as I thought. But this might actually be a better idea. I'm wasting all my bond benefits, though, but well, 61. I kind of was expecting that to miss, but the dual strike's what I was aiming for. So we can kill that thing. I don't know how we're going to slow it down. Because, let's see, Mist already... Well, Mist didn't move yet. She could hack it. Very unlikely without a Skulljack, but this will at least kill the acid bomb potential. And maybe it won't be able to melee us, because it's too far away. But that helps alleviate a little bit of my problems. And it's the only mech... 73% chance of a shutdown. I like it. And you apparently don't even see the Andromedon, so in theory you could hack it regardless, no matter where you are, right? That's what I'm kind of gambling on when I do this play. Let's try the 73. If it fails, though, it might get the mobility it needs to reach me in melee. So that's the big risk. Oh, it just increases aim defense. I'm willing to get away with that. It does not increase its mobility. It'll make it harder to kill, mind you, but it doesn't use cover anyway, so that shouldn't be a big issue. God damn it. First I missed the demolition, now I failed at 73 here. Not a huge deal again, I'm hoping, since it just increases defense, but how much did it increase its defense by? Well, I'm not gonna know. But let's try and at least get... Ooh, you have to reload too, Stimpy, so... Do that. And now take your shot. You should be safe from any retaliation. You shoot through the box, it's still standing. I don't know if I should praise the box for its resilience or not. But I think we know what we're going to do now, at least. Can I find a better spot? Because we're not a threat of an acid bomb, at least, but we may suffer a flashbang if I'm not careful. What's the defense on this now? Only 10. That is very manageable, and you could kill him. It is a low chance to hit, though. Yeah, I wasn't expecting the world, but I had to try it for a chance to kill the damn Lancer. Ooh, the Overwatch paid off. I wasn't expecting much from it, but it paid off. Oh, and the troopers no longer panicked. Wait. Are you seriously not in cover? I thought that was cover. Ooh, this could suck. That could suck, although only one shot was on her. That was a huge oversight, because there was no way I could have destroyed the cover from a missed shot. Alright, so I should be safe, because it needs to be within blue move range for that melee. So that was a big oversight on my part, I feel like. Forgetting, not realizing that was not cover. Thankfully, I did not get punished too much. And I'm going to need you to help with our Andromedon friend, who's now also shielded. It's only a 5-point shield, mind you, but as I start fighting these other pods, it's going to ramp up quickly. Now, I want Evan to contribute, and that will give you a spotter trait, because I'm hoping Evan will have a better chance to hit. Rage Strike is not required just yet, and we're going to have to strike at that objective really quick. Yep, 99% chance. Give us that spotter bonus. And Shredding's not even needed, but there goes the armor. Oh, and we see the objective too, so I kind of want to try a shot at that. And I would like to overdrive with Stimpy now. So that way maybe it's up for the Gatekeeper. It is a 4-turn cooldown. Well, it says 5 now, but I'm going to try it. Maximize my damage on this thing, and maybe you get a good shot on the Trooper too. Because the Shield Bear is not going to be easy to hit now. Alright, and then we'll save your Surge Shot for later to see if we can use it on the Trooper. Ooh, and also EM rounds. I do have EM rounds available. I just gotta be mindful. Werewolf might take a hit if I'm not careful. And I also have stasis for buying a turn on the Gatekeeper. So take your shot. Damn it. That was not helpful. You do not have an autoloader, unfortunately, so that's gonna suck a little bit for the aid protocol potential, but Miss can cover for you in that regard. I just need to know who they're likely to shoot at, or at least likely to flank. So Miss will shoot last just in case. Rafe, you got a good chance to hit, good chance to crit, give it to me. Especially with that superior repeater. Of course, 1 point of damage off. Of course. And I don't have a combat protocol anyway, do I? Nope, but just the Haywire protocol, so... At least that thing is dead. We can kind of guarantee that. And I would like to try these shots on this Trooper, especially the one that's risking a flank on me. And you reload, so just... Just take your shot on this damn thing. At least kill it. You have a stock anyway, so you were like the safest choice now that I think of it. You didn't have combat protocol, but you did have a stock, so that made it worth it. Now Stimpy, unload on our Trooper friend. He is unfortunately going to live for a bit. But who's likely to get hit? Officer is way back there. The Shield Bearer is going to try and... Can't quite flank, but it may take a shot at Stimpy, or actually might take a shot at Werewolf. So I kind of want Stimpy to take the shot, because he's kind of got the armor for it, and none of them have shredding potential. And I don't want my Psi Operative to get wounded, because then, of course, my Psi Operative is not going to be able to continue her training. And I also have flashbangs, which is worth throwing, but can't quite reach our Shield Bearer. So take your 60, because that Shield Bearer is still armored. Armored to hell, so there's no way I can get through that. And you could flashbang them. I think it's worth trying, because a Gatekeeper is not going to work, and we already found that you can't do much about our officers, so flashbang them for a little more crowd control. The less people I have wounded, actually the better for the facility mission, so I think I want to try and avoid getting wounds. Even if most of my soldiers are sergeants. So, come on, Stimpy. Ha! Missed the 41. Intimidate. So that's intimidating action. So, I don't know what exactly the chance was, mind you. But, when Stimpy gets his power armor, that increases the chance of Intimidate working. That's all I know. Light wound on Stimpy, but do you Intimidate again? Okay, so we panic the Shield Bearer. That puts him possibly in a bad spot, as well as gives away the Sectoid and puts him in asset, which sadly doesn't shred the armor, but it's possible I can get a good flank position on him. Oh, if only this counts as a flank. I just don't see him from there. Not that it matters anyway, I had no ammo. And we know the Sectoid's there, so Rage Strike is bad. And I need to shoot at our objective too, so I think that's what your job is there, Sunder. At least soften up for me, because we know where we can see it. I just need to make sure it's low enough that I can actually kill it conveniently rather than invest an entire turn shooting at it. And since all my weapons do basically 10 damage on it, I can bring it down really quickly. I just sadly don't have overdrive or anything that has multiple shots. Especially with dual strike also gone, but I feel like the objective's like a waste. At least as far as burning this dual strike to try and chip it down. So we're getting good hits on the trooper though. He is on fire now, it looks like, if I had to guess. And we have an Aspire. Oh, lightning reflexes. Wait, that's you're supposed to have the debuff. Oh, you're disoriented. Never mind. Free reload. We have our Stasis, Inspire, and Sandy's going to come back up. So I could use Inspire for more shots if I want. If I feel like I could get away with it. You can only shoot the trooper, alas. So let's take the shot. If you kill him, that will help me decide a little bit. Perfect.
That's it.
And I may have Rafe just go and try and destroy the objective. At least chip it down. You need to reload too, that's a bit of a problem.
Back online.
I don't think there's going to be much other use for you for the time being. I may just have you resort to a flank shot for next turn. Now, where do I go for the objective? I can go right here for the objective. I don't have to worry about a grenade or anything. And, well, Inspire does sort of the same thing, but Inspire is better for like a big power play too. The officer is too far away from a flashbang unless he wants to move. He's not Overwatch right now, so
Wird schon nichts passieren.
I just gotta be careful that my Cyoptive is vulnerable to shot. So I'm gonna need a protocol on her just to make sure of that. But I'm comfortable with taking 2 shots a turn on the objective at least. I can basically do 2 more free turns, or at least 1 more free turn before I have to seriously try and kill it. I still need to shred the armor on our shield bearer, but he is panicked, so I think he's still out for another turn. Now, Venom, you move on out.
Moving out.
I could have smoke grenade as well to kind of help seal the deal, but I don't think it's really warranted. And what do I do if you missed? I'm not quite sure, because until that armor goes down, you're not really doing a lot of damage. And you can't see objective either, so maybe you both just Overwatch. Or at least Mist does. You're still panicked, and you're on acid, so that sounded completely different than how I thought it was going to sound, but he is not going to be contributing much. Okay, marked, so that might actually hit Sunder. Nope, still 41, but
Ich bin hier festgenagelt.
I need to take him seriously. And I would like to have you help shoot the objective while not being seen by our officer friend. It does not look likely unless I want you out in the open. You could theoretically go here, but that leaves you vulnerable again to the mark, which I don't want to do.
Ist es auch sicher?
You could take a 24. Stimpy can get a decent shot, but he's going to recover this turn. And I have no hollow targeting speed to increase the likeliness to hit him. I could Insanity. Interesting idea, but that ends the turn, does it? Yeah. Stasis, however, does not, so
Wenn es sein muss.
just take the shot at the objective. Try and chip it down. We'll see if Rafe can do some damage to our shield bearer. I would love to get rid of the armor. It's not looking likely, but I don't see a better option for you, quite frankly. So take your 1-4. He had to duck. That's why he missed him. So you can walk on up, Stimpy. You're perfectly safe. Don't worry. It's only two steps. It's not that big of a deal. But we are relying on a 50-50 chance here to hit. Okay, thankfully Shen cut him off there, whatever the AI programming was, but I still want to shoot the objective. I'm going to have to, I guess. And that just means we stir up a hornet's nest. And I can keep shooting it there. Stimpy will be in a good position to do that for next turn. I rotate the camera. Can anyone else shoot at the objective? Only Rafe, I think. As much as I love to shoot the shield bearer, I could inspire. I do have inspire still.
What's over there?
But I'm not going to get to use it this turn. I kind of need to take that shot, do I? There goes half its health if you shoot. So maybe I hang on to that and have the Psi Operative inspire you. So that way, ooh, you can frostbite. That might make things a little bit better if you freeze them. If you freeze them. And you pull them. That makes it even better for me. At least the damn thing actually worked as advertised. I still want to shoot you, I'm not going to lie. Let's just hope it's not a mistake doing this. No critical hit, damn it. That feels almost as bad as actual miss. Especially with a 93% chance, but I am relatively safe here. You cannot... I want to try and shoot our shield bearer friend. This would have changed the turn so much more if I had thought of frostbite earlier before shooting with everyone else, but where can I put you? You can overwatch, that's not going to help. Ooh, wait, is that full cover? Okay, you could go full cover here, and that should protect you from the officer flank. It'll be a good angle shot, mind you, but it'll protect you. I kind of want you to overwatch, in all honesty. Maybe you hit the officer when he moves. And you already see the shield bearer, so I'm willing to take that shot, especially for a chance at a critical hit. No critical. But its armor's going to be gone really quickly next turn. We just got to remember the damn objective. Forgot the A protocol, mind you, but I think we're good. Shields removed, so I can inspire. I just need to make sure you see Rafe, which shouldn't be too difficult. And someone may take your spot. Do you see Rafe? That's all I know. Okay, that makes my life a little bit easier. Rafe could just go for the killing blow. I'll save her for last just in case. We need at least one shot, though, on the objective. Is what I'm learning here. Just in case Rafe's 2 shots is not enough. And then we're going to have a lot of trouble after that. A Gatekeeper plus 1 other pod, I feel like. But we're in good. We should be okay. Let's see. Sunder, I'd like you to move. You also can shred. And you're in full cover, so I think it's warranted keeping you where you're at anyway. This may have been a mistake. The miss was a mistake. You still would have shredded 3 points of armor, though, regardless. I think I might keep you where you're at, Evan. Actually, Stimpy can go on up and provide you with full cover, I think. I think that's the plan there. Stimpy kind of has the armor to deal with a lot of the officer's damage potential. We just gotta be mindful now of the corpses. This is an important fact for later. Where are the corpses? Because we have an Andromedon shell here. That probably doesn't count. Okay, trooper there. So we got the shield bearer here. So there's 3 corpses over there. This is likely where I need to avoid. And I will not spoil why. You'll know soon enough once we activate the Gatekeeper. But where do I put you? Oh yeah, the plan was to have you get shielded by Stimpy. So, what other moves do I have? I do have Mist, which allows you to shoot the objective. So you're my wild card, just in case. But I think this objective's dead regardless. It's just a question if I want Rafe to take that second shot. Yep, 4 health. So Mist is my wild card. She just goes into half cover there and shoots the objective, so long as I don't mess it up. You are going to shoot our shield bearer and hopefully do a lot of damage to him. Yeah, I kind of want to shoot the shield bearer with Rafe, because that's what Rafe does, is guaranteed hits and kills us in our target. So, Inspire is available. I will move Mist up with that said. She is at vulnerable taking a shot, though. Unless she can get a shot from here. Nope. Not at the objective. Only thing that can screw me over is the damn, like, movement of the movement, where sometimes it goes to a different tile at the last second.
I'm on it.
But we're safe from that now. Rafe can kill the shield bearer for me. It was an 89% chance, but we've been missing some good shots. So let's kill this thing off first and make Advent very, very angry.
Menace 1-5, we've confirmed destruction of the relay. The alien transmission is down. Eliminate
So,
the remaining
finish him
hostiles
off.
and move to evac.
I don't think you're implacable, which would kind of be convenient, but now we just have an officer and the shield bearer. What is it? The Gatekeeper plus whatever else may be left? Maybe an Archon King. Ooh, the Gatekeeper didn't activate. I'm happy about that. It means I can get my bearings a bit here. Because otherwise, I would have thought they would come towards me, but I'm okay with this. Reload. Reload. Get some heals in for good measure. And again, avoid the corpses. I do not want to be standing on them when whatever is about to happen. Although, if I'm going to have to move forward, I may not have a choice, because there's corpses littering everywhere, especially over on the left. I think the Andromedon shell I'm safe from. And you have a free reload, miss, so let's just overwatch and see what happens. If they come to me, that would be amazing. But everyone just overwatches regardless. And you can conceal yourself, so you're kind of okay.
Back in.
Well, you are okay until I conveniently end my turn on the corpses, so let's think very carefully on this.
On the move.
So, Evan, you're reloading. Everyone's just going to overwatch this in case they walk into me. That will give me a little more help here for what's to come.
Get some.
And Thunder, you also reload. I don't think this is the last pod. I may have miscounted. There was the 2 here, the Prime and the regular Muton. The 3 here. So that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Maybe that is all of them. I forget if it was 14 or 13 for this mission.
Gebe Feuerschutz.
I could be wrong that that's the final pod, but let's be careful. And of course, they didn't move. And we destroyed most of this cover too, which doesn't help matters much.
Heading out.
So let's just poke up slowly then,
Overwatch.
to make sure we get some good cover.
Moving out.
The more full cover, the better, and Rafe's gonna have to stay away from this spot.
This one is uniquely graceful compared to some
Oh
of the
wait,
other
this is a
species
5-man
I've
pod, so I was right about the
seen. It also
5th,
gives off very
the
strong
14.
readings.
They are only sectoids, mind you, but... And we have the perfect counter to them as well. In the Solace for my Psi Operatives, so I'm okay with this.
Moving to
I just don't want to preemptively activate them if I can help it.
scanning.
And you can grapple anywhere you wish, pretty much, but we still need to get them to come to me.
Overwatch.
Conveniently walk into me. I don't know how I'm going to get them to do that, though.
What's over there?
And hopefully, Evan, you're okay where you're at.
Overwatch.
Hopefully. Stimpy, you just take 2 steps forward. Those sectoids practically cannot hurt you, so it's just the Gatekeeper we need you in a protocol ready for.
Ich schon. Bin dabei.
And let's see, Werewolf, you have a stasis, so you are really damn important to give me some breathing room against that Gatekeeper.
Biete Feuerschutz.
I want them to walk towards me. Thank you. Do I get Overwatch shots, though? I get 1. It's a hit. I get 2. That's also a hit. Not quite a kill, but it's close enough. Ooh, any strain would be welcome, but with 22s to hit, that's going to be hard to do. I'll take any hits of any kind, especially when it has 7 damn armor. Oh, Evan, I would have loved you to have hit.
Überprüfe Visier.
I would have loved you to have hit, but this is a scary pod. You have a free reload. We already discussed this. I kind of want Stimpy to go in there and murder the Gatekeeper's armor, but I may save that for later, because I do have a stasis. And I can use it, and it will not end the turn.
Starker Schutz.
So let's easy mode this a little bit, although it's still going to be a goddamn hard fight. Let's not kid ourselves, but we have ourselves a free turn. And only 20% chance to phase these things, so that's not promising. And those sectoids are going to be annoying, but they're not terrifying. They're not terrible. I just gotta make sure they don't have easy shots. Rage Strike is really promising on a sectoid. But where do I want to go? I would have loved you to have Rage Strike something that wasn't at 1 health. And Gas Grenade doesn't... Flashbang's what I want. I do have a Flashbang still, right? Smoke. Smoke. Okay, Mist has the Flashbang. That will help neuter them quite heavily. And maybe a Gas Grenade for good measure? Or did I already... Yeah, I still have the Gas Grenade. It's not going to kill him, mind you, but... So that's the only thing I don't like about all this. But it will hinder them quite a bit. And Stimpy is going to save his overdrive for next turn. Is there any way I can hit the officer? Well, actually, is there a way I can hit the officer and ignore the one that has 1 health? Oh, so close. Why am I worried about their mind control, come to think of it? As weird as it sounds, the mind control is not the least of my worries.
Need a light?
So let's blind the officer then. I do have a gas grenade. And now, let's see. You do have a Rage Strike as well. And it's only mostly helpful against the one sectoid. Gas Grenade cannot hit them all, but you can blue move up.
I'm trusting you here.
So you can reduce their aim heavily in that regard, but... Can you hit all 3? It does not look like it, so much for that thing. So much for that. I was so excited for it too. I stasis probably a little bit too preemptively because that would have shredded some armor.
Heads down.
Alright, let's just kill... Let's see, let's try and kill off this dang sectoid. It's at 1 health, so I just would have liked an easier way to kill it off. I'm not gonna lie. Rather than having to burn... Well, the Rage Strike was the only thing I could think of, and it was a free action, come to think of it. So I wasted that.
On the move.
You do have a stock, though, Venom, so this may not be too terrible. I keep forgetting about that damn stock. But it was a hit anyway, so it wasn't needed. You have an 89% chance, 76 to crit. I'm just trying to figure out if it would be better just to have you flank. So, just take your shot, try and soften up, hopefully give me a good critical hit. There, that's what I like to see.
They've seen me.
Now, we do have shots here. Insanity doesn't mean much. But it's only a 32% chance to hit. And I want to save the smoke grenade for maybe the Gatekeeper, because it's just going to go destroy all the cover.
Ziel steht noch.
Now, overdrive is next turn. I do have a strike that I can use. And it would have a bad chance to hit the Gatekeeper. Do I have a good follow-up for killing that thing, the officer? Because you will be out in the open, but I think the sectoids don't care about that all that much anyway. Because you're going to soak a lot of the damage anyway. 9 damage. You got in a good position for this Gatekeeper next turn. Now, what can you shoot at? You can not shoot at much. So, shoot at our friend there, I guess. Because you don't have... Ooh. 43% chance to kill officer. Let's try killing our one at least. Sadly, it was a miss, but it wasn't that much lower of a chance. Maybe a bit of a questionable turn, especially since the stasis was a little bit too preemptive. But what do they do? That one's going to try mind control, I think. I have a Solus. I don't quite have the mind shield. Although you had to run away, so that's a little inconvenient, if only slightly. You had to get the critical hit. Now, let's see what happens to you with the Intimidate. Ooh, another panic. I'm fine with that. I do have a revival protocol for that. So, Mist, you do the revival protocol. Fix our panic result. I wasn't really expecting a panic so much, to be honest. And it saves me from having to burn unnecessary actions on my Psi Operative, especially now this Spire is up. So we got big potential here to deal with this Gatekeeper. Because this officer is not a big threat. We have an overdrive. 82% chance to hit, mind you. But Stimpy don't care. Stimpy got 3 shots at that kind of rate. Accuracy. Now, I don't want to shoot them. I don't want to shoot the officer as much as you keep tempting me to. 3 armor gone. Gotta remember the corpses there. 82, take another shot. Now, can you get the hat trick to finish this guy off? Give it to me. There goes all the armor. And it was a whopping 7 armor at that too. So that thing is no joke. And it has 40 health. It is possible to kill it. Don't know how likely it is, because I would need a lot of hits for that to work. And I do have a Rage Strike for a guaranteed hit. This is not a promising angle though, but you also have the armor, and that's supposed to be melee vulnerability, right? So why is it not accounting for the melee vulnerability? And it's only 66 to hit that. Hit that Gatekeeper. And you have a grappling hook. Nowhere useful it can go, though. And you are going to be vulnerable to that gateway, aren't you? You don't even see the Gatekeeper there, so that doesn't do me a lot of good. And you can slash and kill our officer, but he's panicked, so that's not even a... I don't need to rush that. You were just not in a good position. Alas.
I guess that'll be okay.
I'm just thinking, would shred suppression even be a thing? A good idea against this Gatekeeper? I couldn't tell you, because it should just move, right? It's not like a sectopod that can shoot multiple times, I believe. But just to be safe, let's suppress this thing.
Poke your head out.
Now, the sectoid should not be a huge threat. I do need an aid protocol for Stimpy, I think. Just in case, to help protect him, otherwise he's going to take a big cannon hit. Oh yeah, and I forgot about Inspire, didn't I? I could technically Inspire. Don't know if it's a good idea or not because of the poison. And you can't blue move to anywhere. Well, I was gonna say maybe blue move to full cover, but maybe you just hunker down. Just in case this thing does cause problems. We'll see. This is going to be the first time seeing the Gatekeeper in action, so I'm not near any corpses that should be relevant, right? I'm really hoping. So I just want to take a shot. Well, take the shot to Gatekeeper, 50-50. Okay, 7 more damage. I like it. Okay, Mist, you can aid protocol. We'll have you aid protocol Venom, because she is kind of the most vulnerable here. And I don't know what to do with Wraith just yet. I could just go for a slash kill. You're just going to get flanked that way, though, by a sectoid.
Hope it's worth it.
So let's see if you can hit. See what happens there. 62 or 64. Try your 64. You got a 50% chance to critically hit. Nice, 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 nice. Now, I kind of want you... I'll save the Inspire for later. I just gotta make sure Werewolf is in a good spot, which isn't really here.
Geht in Ordnung.
But at least you can move on up, and maybe you kill the officer for me. You don't got a better shot, I guess. Oh, he is dead. Perfect.
Na so. Ich könnte etwas Munition gebrauchen.
So, Sectoid's still poisoned. No longer disoriented, though. Gatekeeper gets suppressed. He did take the hit, though. Blade Storm, this could be good. Oh god, oh god. Ow. The one time I kind of wish the Blade Storm didn't hit. But I guess we're not going to find out what the Gatekeeper actually does. So I will spoil it now. Gateway. You aim it. It's a large AoE circle effect. It reses all humanoid corpses into animate zombies, and I think they automatically get to attack. That is why I kind of wanted to avoid these corpses, because not only would they attack me, it also does damage. I could be wrong, though. Not to mention it has other abilities, too. Not to mention a big, massive gun, which it would have got on a nice flank on me, if it did that. Now, let's deal with our sectoid friends. I'm not sure who we want to deal with, because apparently you will get poisoned, which I don't want to have happen either. So enjoy your smash. Ooh, and you disoriented him. There's no melee vulnerability, sadly, so I'm disappointed by that. Now, what does Rafe do? Rafe has a perfect opportunity to go in here for a slash. And you're going to get poisoned no matter what, so just go in there and we'll heal you up. Heal the poison off you for the shotgun.
Not feeling so good.
13 damage. It was already applied before I even got to him, so that's kind of funny. Now kill the one sectoid here. Now I don't think I can get the Inspire, though. I don't think Werewolf can see. I don't think Werewolf has any way to see Rafe. Oh, she can. Rafe hit the sectoid so hard that it is now blew a hole in the wall, so this might be risky, but you could just yellow move afterwards. In the extreme case, so I think that was Rafe's doing, blowing a hole in that wall. Or maybe it was the Gatekeeper. I couldn't tell you, I couldn't remember, so... Rafe, you're going to have the honors of getting the kill. Let's just increase your chances to hit by getting rid of that poison. Alright, that is done. Now Rafe, end this mission for us. 100% chance, no way he can say no. And we got our loot. I almost forgot about that. I don't know what loot we got, mind you, but it's still loot and I'll happily take it. So, my side operative was really useful in that mission, I gotta say. Maybe not the most questionable uses, because I did miss out on some shrine potential with the gas grenades, because I preemptively stasis it, mind you, but that was pretty damn useful. Because I don't think there's any other way to lock down those boss-like creatures. And hell, it could even work on the Chosen as well, I think. So I don't need to tell you how useful that will be to keep them in place, keep them from moving. It remains to be seen, but that's an overpowered ability. And I'm going to have a lot of fun with that, but I need to keep training them first, so that way they're actually more useful. But what about promotions? No promotions, sadly, even with my 30% XP increase. So a bit of a shame there. But it was a successful mission. A little bit of light wounds. Evan will be back up in 3 days. Rafe, not so much, alas. So what do we get? Just 2 Elysium cores. That's a bit of a letdown, but it might help me in the long term.
Hello, Commander.
We get our scientists. New construction, so that's faster advent facilities, so I'm kind of okay with that. Now let's get on to the matter at hand. We have an advent facility to get ready for. As much as I love to grab loot, the dark event does not really allow for that, does it? Now, I gotta make sure I don't screw this up again. Even though I technically have sabotage to bring this down another bulb for the supply drop, I would like to avoid having an issue again. And I think both my side operatives are getting trained now. Stasis shield, so that allows me to use stasis on allies. which may not be as potent, but it has its good uses too. Ooh, and Domination. I think we get Domination because it's a new ability. I do, of course, still need to upgrade my Psyamp to make it really useful, but... And let's see, yep, they're both still getting trained, so Ursula was not hindered in any way from taking part in that mission, so I'm happy about that result. Archon Autopsy, I like it. And now we get a lot of Fusion Axe, Fusion Blade, Fusion Ripjack. And you know what's best about this? It lights the enemy on fire. And while the stun would be really nice, I want something that's a little more reliable. So fire assaults to possibly deny them certain actions is probably really damn key. And I don't care about Hollow Planar, alas. So, let's research the Plasma Lance, get that all finished up. And I look forward to getting supply to actually upgrade those melee weapons now. Because that's going to be really handy, I think. Especially for the extra damage potential. So, and our engineer is wounded and we lost the 2 Abilium cores we just got, damn it. Ah, well. Now you're back up. And now the big question, which engineer was wounded? Oh, it was the resistance comms, okay. Not a big deal, apparently. Which is kind of funny, because I thought it was alright at my cap. Wasn't I? I'm at 10-11 now, so I see no reason throwing our engineer on there. Until it tells me otherwise, so... Let's actually get... No, not the defense matrix. Let's increase the Proving Grounds capabilities, shall we? Until I have a reason to actually throw in my... Oh, that's why. Because that only gives me 2 resistance contacts. If only I saw that earlier, damn it. I'm missing out on valuable engineer time. With that said. Oh well.
Our people seem to work well together.
Not a big deal, and we get our Reaper, which is going to be really important, I think. Ooh, and they're a major. Now, the big question, I could start working towards stage part 3 of hunting the Chosen. There's a breakthrough research here I was looking at earlier to increase the cannon damage. And there's also a reduced avatar project, which I'm tempted to grab, but breakthrough would be more useful if I can manage this Advent facility in the avatar project well enough. This would serve me better in the long run, but is that the right choice? Because we are treading on thin ice right now. What do I need? Just regular soldier and a scientist. So I'm kind of okay with that. And we have our Reaper who's a major. It's kind of a shame that my Reapers, my newer Reapers, are higher ranks than the ones that have been dying pretty much. It kind of makes me want to lose Reapers more often a little bit. Now, Lewis and Marcus, I think you are bonded together, so let's keep building up your bond. And that will help negate the negative result, and maybe I'll start building up towards being a good squad. Especially if I can get you to be sergeants there. Although I don't think covert ops are going to work very well in that regard, but I'm going to try it. It may be a mistake, because I could use that reduced avatar progress. It just means I cannot screw up at this incoming mission. We have a bond available, but I don't think I want to train the bond just yet. I want to get contact with this region first. And unfortunately, we are not going to be doing much for next supply drop. We're going to be pretty inactive unless I get a lot of intel. So, Soulfire's trained, Soul Steel will give you... Ooh, Fuse would be good. I like Fuse. It doesn't require the Psyamp. And that's a level 2 bond. Ooh, I could train you. You got a level 2 bond. So I'd be willing to do that there. How long would it take? 6 days? I'll try it. I don't think I'll need you for a mission because I think Ananya and maybe Shimon's back up, so I think I may be okay not needing him. Infiltrator's up, finally up, so we need to be mindful of Faceless, but that's not a big threat. Now, we're back to square one. We are back to square one. We got supply, so that's actually pretty useful for me. I don't think I'm going to build anything just yet because I need to get some weapons. And come to think of it, what can I buy in terms of weaponry? We'll still have to look at what's at the Advent facility, but I can at least get one upgrade here. I could even get a Psyamp, improved Psyamp if I so wish. So we're gonna get ready to try this again. I forgot
Hello,
to.
Commander.
I kind of forgot to put Stimpy back into the repair bay, but we have 2 engineers available. Let's not forget about them too. Let's start excavating this final slot, and that excavation will be completely done. And let me see how long until Reinhardt's back up and operational, because again, I kind of missed out on repairing Stimpy there for this battle, I think. 7 days for Reinhardt. How many days was it for Stimpy? 8 days, so I could have gotten good repair time on Stimpy. But thank you for watching, everyone. Let's not try and screw this up again. That is the plan. I may even wait for plasma grenades since that's a day away.